The SAT has announced that it's officially moving fully online. The menacing test that makes the dreams of some high schoolers come true and makes others miserable will no longer require pencil paper, but rather a computer. These changes were most likely influenced due to the pandemic and a plethora of universities going test optional and test blind in recent years due to the pandemic. Let's get into a couple of details regarding this announcement, but just as a reminder, remember to like the video and hit the subscribe button to be the first to receive my SAT, ACT, and AP content. Let's get into it. So firstly, the College Board has stated that the test will be moved online by 2024 for the United States. So it's not happening immediately. Sorry for those graduating in 2023 or 2024. It'll likely take some time to test out the online system for administering a test as important as the SAT. So the College Board has also announced that in some countries internationally, this change will be implemented in 2023 to give time to test out the change. The second piece of news that came with the announcement that the SAT would be moving fully virtual was that the test will be shortened from 3 hours to 2 hours. Now, yes, I know some of you might think, what? The SAT takes way longer than 3 hours considering transportation, setting up, and breaks. But in this report, they're only looking at the time spent taking the actual test, not breaks or anything of that nature. So that one reduced hour is going to come directly out of your exam time. The third kind of announcement that they put out was that the reading section of the SAT would be shortened. I'm assuming this is one of the changes that helps cut the test down from 3 hours to 2 hours. According to these reports from students who took the pilot digital SAT, the shorter reading passages only had 1 or 2 questions per passage, which is significantly less than the traditional format of 10 or 11 questions per passage. This is such a major change considering how many students are considering the reading section the most difficult out of the entire SAT, including myself when I took the SAT. The next recent advancement we've learned of is that there's no longer going to be a math no calculator section of the SAT like there used to be. Remember those 20 questions that were no calculator? No more of that. You'll be allowed a calculator on the entire math portion. The time that the old no calculator section of the SAT consumed will either be added to the calculator's time or, more likely, completely thrown out of the test to help reduce the time. The final takeaway that we can bring from this announcement from the College Board is something that we can all agree with that's beneficial. Scores will come out in a matter of days, not weeks. With online exams, there's no hassle of transporting test booklets, answer scantrons, or other information to assist with test security, from the thousands of test centers to the College Board. An online system makes the entire process simpler, and with automated grading, scores can be released in a couple of days. If you're upset about the first 4 changes with the new SAT, this is one that hopefully helps bring your mood up that we can definitely appreciate. All in all, that's a summary of the basic facts of the College Board's announcement that the SAT is going 100% virtual come 2024. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to be the first to receive new content. I will be making more videos analyzing this immense change to the SAT and how US students can take advantage of it and prepare for the new exam. So it's always worth it to hit that subscribe button. Anyways, see you later.